So there's a lot of people tearing up this Chelsea Handler video where she's basically bragging about not having kids and about how hedonistic and narcissistic her life is. Now, I will say that not every single person was cut out for having kids or should have kids. And after watching this video, I think you're going to agree with me. It's not every single person. But I think what we really see with this, and we'll get to the video in a second, but I think what we really see with this is that Western culture is split into two. There is just the normal people culture, and then there is the media and the celebrity culture, and they're two very different things now. And out of the celebrity and the media culture, this is pretty much all we get. Let's take a look.
This is a day in the life of a childless woman. I wake up at 6 a.m. I remember that I have no kids to take to school, so I take an edible, masturbate, and go back to sleep. I wake up at 12:30 p.m. and get ready for a busy day of doing whatever the I feel like. I put on my most impractical and stylish shoes since I won't be chasing a child around the grocery store. I go to my fave spot in Paris to grab a croissant. I do a meditation sesh on the plane since I have no screaming kids, allowing me all the time in the world to become enlightened. The weightlessness of my existence has granted me superhuman powers. I teleport myself back home. Then I get ready for a night out with whatever hot guy I met on Raya that morning. I call up a babysitter and tell her that I don't need her since I still don't have kids. Now it's time for a workout, so I hit Mount Everest for a quick climb. I invent a time machine, go back in time, and kill Hitler. Freeze, you bastard! It's amazing what you can do when you have this much free time. And that's a day in the life of a childless woman.
So I know it's not obvious that that was a comedy bit, but it was. Trust me on this. And again, after watching that, you'll agree with me. Not everybody should have a kid, right? There are some people that are happy to live empty, narcissistic, utterly selfish lives. Because, there's 8 billion people on the planet. There's going to be outliers. Yeah, there's always going to be people that are just happiest chasing empty experiences. And I guess the newest, most expensive skin cream to try and extend for as long as possible the delusion that they're still young and attractive. Yeah, there's going to be people that are just happier that way. And I don't think it would be very surprising if you find a lot of those people in Hollywood. And keep in mind, she's a wealthy person who can afford to sleep in all the time and fill her life with just empty nonsense. So maybe that helps. And again, I know this was supposed to be a comedy bit, but the irony in this is that she has to make up fun things, fantastical things for her to be doing, when real life is probably not that much more interesting than getting lost inside of an empty box of wine. But hey, what do we know, right? There's 8 billion people in the world. So, what I see is really the sad thing is that this seems to be pretty much all we get from the people who've got their hands on the steering wheel of culture right now. Here's Madonna from the Grammys, a 64-year-old woman who absolutely can afford to live the lifestyle to become an elegant, older woman. Instead, she turns into this alien thing. And why is she holding a riding crop? It's just gross. Here's from Thursday, the 9th of February. Sam Smith stuns for Perfect Magazine. Well, if by stuns they mean made nauseous, okay. So with Madonna, we've got the vanity. With Sam Smith, we've got the hedonism here. Oh, and Disney's also trying to start a race war, apparently. So there you've got your race Marxism. So it's two different worlds. And if Chelsea Handler doesn't want to be a mom, who gives a shit? I don't care. But the problem is everything coming out from this culture is bad for other people. That's the problem. It's these kinds of messages that are going to end up with a lot of women who actually really would have been better off having a family, would have been happier having a family, not doing it because they want to be like this awful person. That's the sad thing. That's the tragedy in this. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.